here I was, all ready to record, getting chipper, getting high on life. And I fell asleep on the couch. I woke up in a daze, and now here I am, ready to wreak havoc across the keyboard. I don't know, we'll make some magic happen though. I am a group of manhunters with too few indebted who are trapped in the desert with no food, but 2 days pay. You gotta look at the positives. What we have to do is get to a town, sell some stuff, these furs and everything, and then feed my dudes and go get some jobs. Or find more indebted, one or the other. We gotta do both. Let's go ahead first and get this guy leveled up. Very good defensively. It's about the gist of this man. He does have footwork, so I want to keep him melee focused rather than his desire to be a ranged guy. Sorry about that. Go ahead and give him that, but for attributes it's hard to decide because I can't just give him really most things that I would want to initially give him. He just can't waste perks, is what I'm trying to say. So what should we give this guy? You know what, we'll think on that for a while. First thing, we go to Hikmah. And watch as my men's mood gets destroyed. There we go. We get a free dog. Here in the desert, things are looking up. And there goes the day, and there goes our mood. Everyone is ticked off. Especially the manhunters. They really do not like having not enough indebted. They need somebody else to go grab their fig Newtons from the back. Let's see, there is no indebted here. That's great. There's ambush trade routes though, so I could sell for a pretty penny. Which I'm going to. Buy some food first of all. And second of all, we might see about a mission. Oh, deliver something. Up to Dahab, we'd absolutely do that. Drive off nomads. I'll probably avoid fighting for now. I can't lose any more indebted. In fact, what if I get rid of one of my non-indebted? It's just hard because I want the numbers right now. Don't really want to get rid of anybody, and then I have to pay them compensation. I'm going to take the challenge right now to just keep all these dudes and hope that I can find indebted, or at least a fight. But yeah, fighting those nomads would be dangerous for now. Oh, I should have checked the arena first. Oops. That was a mistake. Could have gotten some free money there. Or we could have died miserably. I'm willing to bet it was a tough fight. We'll just bank on that. Keep my ego intact. There was no mistake. That was all intentional. From the ashes of the sand we rise. Get paid here. And can hopefully keep going. Caravan. Hikmah about the day to set, so we go all the way back down there. I would do that. I just need some indebted. Do you have any? So to speak. There you go, there's already two candidates. One 200 and the other 240. That is 440. That is all my money to get two indebted. I don't have to pay them, so I just need like 50 more crowns or so. So yeah, we'll do that. I'll just have to get rid of one of these like maces. I just hesitate getting rid of any sort of good weapons. Because I want them for my dudes. Here's what we'll do. Accept this contract. 30 crowns. Let's see. We'll get the two indebted because I pretty much have to. Boom! We still have enough money. I don't have to sell nothing yet. It's perfect. Let's check out the new cronies. Alright, one's fine, the other one's schmeh. But as fine as they'll get, we can't really do much else. Alright, please welcome Nasal Cavity, along with Alpha Male. They're both not that good, but good enough to get something done, so I won't complain. In fact, I got a nice little boar spear here. Somebody should be wielding that. Not you, Bubbly. Not you, you bad man, Bajamba. Alright, back down south we go. Once again. So now we have enough indebted, enough manhunters, and just a tiny bit of food. But luckily, this contract here feeds us as we go. Unfortunately, no weak nomads have ambushed us. We can't get any free indebted, but that's alright. So we get a free 110 crowns. Alright, here we have a fight against two serpents. Which shouldn't be bad. Except I don't know if I really have anybody who's up for that task. Yeah, my best fighter is Slap Attack, and one other here I'd have to fish out. I don't want to sacrifice them in the arena. It seems like a dumb idea, even though the pay is pretty good. Instead, I'll sacrifice my whole team. Go check out these nomads somewhere. We get an initial payment, which is good. And we get an objective to run towards. Oh, shoot. I didn't think about the food. Drats, that's all my fault. I'm gonna have to wait till morning to get any more food. That is something I've really got to get used to this run. I already struggle in normal playthroughs keeping boys fed just because I forget. Now it is... I'm gonna have so many... I'm at 13 dudes in my roster, all of them fighting. I don't have anybody in reserve. We're gonna be starving real quick. This 2 piles of food is enough for barely 2 days. Man, who knew forcing men to fight for their lives for no pay can build up an appetite? Cutthroats, some outlaws, so there's a fair couple of outlaws here. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Rolex here, you need a skill. We need to get something useful out of you. But what should I pull on you? Pathfinder, it's hard to go wrong with that. I don't really know. Most of the indebted I just know are gonna die or are useless later on. It's just hard to find a perk. Here we are. That is not terrible. So we got 4 outlaws here. 2 of them have scythes, which are very deadly to us, with very little armor. However, a couple of cutthroats ain't too bad, and their slingers are more or less whatever. We'll wait initially, but they're probably gonna wait for us to attack. Let's actually see, can Basil reach around this with his whip? I bet he could. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. Lure them forward. Let's go ahead and whip these 2 guys. Send men forth. Perfect little stab. I like Slap Attack to get in there, so let's go ahead and let him do that. I'm not very talkative tonight, I do apologize. Let's go ahead and surround this guy. Good old Greg. He's good for that. Beautiful. Let's Slap Attack one forward. Hopefully we can block most of these stones getting thrown at us so they don't get that much free damage. Ah, shoot. They hit good old Hia. Greg's in trouble, which is predictable. They all went up north. That's fine by me. Jabberwocky's gonna net down one of the Scythemen. Strike at that guy, perfect, get him routed. Meanwhile, Basil can try to disarm them. No, that's fine. I knew you'd miss pretty much. Pass with you. Since they're all trying to go up there, I could try to forget about this nomad, or at worst case, if I have a dude right here. Or no, I'd have a dude right here. He could move and strike, but that's more than fine. We want to start moving towards their back line. Get to those slingers, shut them down. Alright, nasal cavity. Get a hit off. Well, you did, but you didn't stun him, unfortunately. Beautiful slap attack, and just go ahead and get right on top of them slingers. Showed him a good old beat down. Rolex, I actually want you to move up north because I feel like we're gonna start faltering up there. We need bodies. Go and kill this fool. And Greg will be the target for that nomad, so Bubbly's fine to move in there. Greg can attack his one last time. I should have let him net somebody. Ah, well. And then another one. Shoot! Now that's got us in a bind. And there goes Greg. Did that to worst guy, slap attack. Guess just try to punch him. Stun that man. Start moving up. Hopefully he doesn't get stunned here. And in fact, let's get more dudes up here. We need more bodies on this. There we go, that's good. Unfortunately, forget about that guy. Need to focus them down. Should have had somebody try to get these undead back in line. Do I care that much about Greg getting in the fight? Actually, I really want Jabberwocky to strike, though. No one can do good. Basil can start whipping him into shape. Okay, he missed one, fortunately, but that's fine. Let's get a dog out on this guy. See what they do. Okay, nothing eventful. Have no fear, men. I order you. Good stabs. Ouch, that hurt. But it did not, it does kill. Jersey's on 1 health and he's bleeding. That guy's a goner. Okay, Basil. Get these guys back into shape. You hurt Greg a little bit more than would have been helpful, but nothing else to do there. Try to kill that guy and just... Oh yeah, there we go. We're breaking him. The cost of some brothers, we're breaking them. Yeah, go ahead and get in here and stun one, hopefully. Stun that guy, because this guy's already got the kill off on him. Or don't, or just miss, that's fine. Hopefully break this man. There we go. Let's get up here. Reinforce. You, sir. Get right here and annihilate. Let's see, which one would be most beneficial? Which one might run faster? He could kill Greg, which would start massive route for Undeaded, but this guy can do the same thing. Just 3 turns later. Hey-ya! Shark bait. You missed. That's okay. Jersey, it's been nice knowing you. Thanks for doing nothing before you die. Turn done. 10 turns, 9 turns. Yeah. I got Alpha Male up here, he could stun him. Or he could just miss. Or you could miss too. Alright, make some magic happen, Slappy. You are my best melee fighter, and you missed twice in a row. How magical. Hopefully killing him might do something. Okay, unfortunately that outlaw is still on the fight, so he's gonna take somebody down. Oh. Nope. I spoke too early and with too much negativity. There you go, nasal cavity. You're already showing your worth around here. Kill some of these plebs. Alright, we've got this in the bag. Jabberwocky, go teach this man a lesson in manners. Meanwhile, we'll mop up here. This went a lot better than I thought. I know one of us is dead. Crisp and clean. I lost Jersey Spear. And I kept thinking I lost somebody else. So that we didn't is very good. We got two-handed scythes. It's phenomenal. And a cool little hat. I love these nomad light helmets. They're 70 armor for 3 fatigue. Too few helmets do that. As long as these leather caps, 50 for 2. That's value right there. Scimitar. That was a really good fight. Even better that we have a brand new friend to bring along in memory of this battle. I dub thee Gah, and your armor shall be pitiful. Slap attack is the best stuff, as usual. Besides that, start doling out a few other things here. We're catching up on some armor. I'm very happy with that. Everybody's at least got something on. I would love somebody to wield these two-handers. I just don't know. Don't really know who, because everybody needs their shields so that they don't die. Wasabi here could, actually, because he has a lot of melee defense. So we'll try that. We'll put that on him. Keep him towards the back. Maybe keep him alive. Greg's still alive. So he'll get his shield for now. Just because I always forget to use his net otherwise. I think that's pretty much alright. We took one injury on Greg. He cut his Achilles tendon, which actually is one of the worst injuries. Doesn't affect him stat-wise, but 2 additional action points per tile. He can't move. He can't go anywhere. Makes him completely useless right now. Back on to town we go. 540 crowns. Well deserved. They're well supplied here too. Could grab. Here we go. 7 indebted and 6 manhunters, so I have perfect balance right now. So I could take on this guy, which I will. Blam. Now I can grab somebody who isn't terrible. These manhunters are pretty cheap. I'm tempted to take them on. I just haven't had the best of luck with them. They don't seem like the greatest of experienced backgrounds to me. Even though they ain't that bad. They do alright, but no, their resolve just ain't all that standard. Even Jabberwocky here does better in my opinion. I'd almost rather get the Butcher. But their base stats will probably be better, and I do need somebody just good right off the bat. So I'm going to take a chance with this guy. He's got a net too. How could you say no to a free net? Not free, you paid for it. Okay, let's put some things around, because Mildew, our new manhunter here, is actually not that bad. He's got good talent stars at least. But yeah, again, with the manhunters, I'm not too impressed with all their overall stats. But combat-wise, he's pretty good. And then we got Hans Spojo here with pretty decent talents and okay starting stats and making him a mace. And yeah, all these guys can just fit right on in the party. I'm almost at max capacity for our formation, which is ridiculous. And we got some levels. Just a great day all around. Let's go ahead and kick some things off with better survivability. Yeah, you didn't roll that great. You don't roll that great at all, shark bait.
Shark bait! Hoo-ha-ha!
Get some good damage initially. Ulrich, you're a much better man. Weaker in fatigue, but since you got the talents for it, I could raise that up. But since health points rolled, good. Fatigue will always roll +4, so let's get that up just a little bit. Get your student. He could be better. Really great initiative, though, at low roll right now. Actually, since you get the talents for it, I'd probably keep you in Resolve and make you a banner. Probably sounds the best to me. I need a banner. All these guys are just too easy to break. Make you healthy, too. There you go, the banner, which I'd give you a fortified mine, which can then easily lead into rally to troops. I just have the ambitions messed up since I haven't taken on a camp solo yet. Which, seeing as we outnumber most of our enemies, we probably could do one here. 3 spiders. 550. Well, hot dog, we might actually be able to do that. Slap attack wouldn't be too bad in that fight. Maybe one of the new guys would be alright. Well, the stats aren't that great yet. I don't want to risk mildew in it. Oh, and I'm looking at all their resolve. It's really torquing me off how bad it is. We accept. Slap attack. Put on your new dog collar. We're going in. And let me think here in a minute for the other 2. Hey, welcome back. You've noticed, it is dark out and we're out of Pikma. So we completed that arena contract. It was the easiest thing ever. We didn't get a hit once. In fact, I'll quickly pull out the members we put in the fight. Yeah, just use 2-handers, and I feel really bad because I paused the recording and just forgot to keep it recording.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
What I'm gonna point out here, though, Bubbly, I put the collar on him. But who was in the arena? Mr. Jabberwocky here. I don't know if he stole it or something. There's some internal struggles with bringing Indebted in. But, yeah, I gave the collar to these 3 men over here. And somehow, this guy is in the arena. We took 0 injuries, nothing bad happened, but it's not comfortable. I don't get it. Why did that happen? Why'd they send in the guy who I didn't want to send in initially? Very strange. Okay, well, anyway, oops, sorry, I closed that too early. I bought some silk, so it was cheap, as well as some of the tools. And we're heading up to Dahab. What I was saying before I realized nobody was listening was that I was ready for this to be like the I give up episode. This is it. I was trapped in the desert with no food. I was crying just in a puddle of my own tears. A little dramatic because we're doing perfectly fine right now. Given it's Battle Brothers, you don't know what's gonna happen. I'm saying it's Battle Brothers when really it's my own fault if we lose because I'm a dummy. However, we're doing pretty good. It's not so bad. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. And there's a new Indebted here. And if I buy him, I'd have to sell one thing, but then I got a day's pay till I get to the next town. And I'm really tempted to buy him, because as always, we're so low. Yeah, if I lose one Indebted, they get cranky. So we're gonna take him on. We'll take him on, sell a cheap club, and boom, we have a full day's pay lined up. And a full roster. What the heck? This guy is brilliant on the melee attack. Okay, we got Rotten Sewage here. I prefer him in the back line. He's not bad. With the dexterous effect, that's one pretty good. Melee skill high. His melee defense ain't too bad, all things considered. However, nothing really brilliant about him, and I don't have any helmets or nothing to give him. In fact, I'll give him the shield that Mr. Greg was using. Because he ain't long for this world, not if I got anything to say about it. Up to Angel. What's that regiment moving out for? Is there something up here? Well, I can't see it. That's a waste of my time to stay off the road. Why am I doing that? What are they looking at? Ah, perfect. A 3-skull contract. Hunt down what terrorizes Angel. No, I do not trust that one bit. No siree. Alright, let's ignore that and find something else. I still need to just find a camp on our own, which I would do, but we have 0 coin. I really want to just get paid something here. So that way we can... Ooh. This place will straight up let us discover something. A long way to the southeast. Yeah, I could do that, or we could hunt down whatever this is. So let's hunt this down. Alright, back up here, back over. Oh, great. These monsters are just playing with their food. 21 Noxers. That is a big number. Can we maybe get some help here, supply caravan? Alright, Noxers. Let's do this. Ah, perfect. Okay, now we outnumber them. Minus the mule, that's 1. I like those odds. "21 little ghouls sitting right in front of us." I think I want to charge in right away and start striking. Because waiting won't do us much good. I could wait and let the footmen go in first. You know, waiting for their footmen to move in first could be an okay idea, but I bet they'd only move in a couple and shield wall. And besides, I don't think these things are they're gonna be routing immediately here. Yeah, let's go ahead and get in here and miss. Perfect. That's great. That's fantastic. That's what I wanted to happen. There we go, get a little injury. Stressed it. Shield wall. Those guys aren't moving in. Oh, that space was for bubbly. Oops, I'm dumb. Not too worried about this fight right now. Okay, that's a great start. Yeah, all the weak variant Noxers just means that they are very squishy. They could feed off of this guy, though. Which, even with that, I'm not too scared. They are going to break here once we get to our turn. As long as we can withstand this initial onslaught from them. I think we're sitting pretty. That one did manage to take a snack, but I'm still not worried. Okay, there's a hit. Alright, our turn. Okay. Clean. Beautiful. Spectacular. Oh, perfect. Big route. Oh, we didn't stun him. Greg, can I rescue? I'm fine with it. Yeah, I routed him. Okay, clean. Highly unlucky that was. Slaughtered and indebted with 2 very fortunate hits. I think he was cheating. Make him bleed. Please block. Okay, good. Keep on the defensive. I really don't want to be losing dudes right now. Any more dudes than we already did. Clean. Alright, Nails of Cavity, you can do it. I knew I could believe in you. Let's keep you back one, so you don't die. So far, so clean. I don't like this, though. They've moved right on our front line here. That was... did not yet attack. Ooh, I could push back. Yeah, stagger him. That just ruins his turn order. Beautiful. Now Wasabi doesn't get hit as much right away. Ah, I got another injury up there. It's unfortunate. Well, at least we routed him. Hit this guy. Just go ahead and start beating up these dorks and nerds. Let's get a dog out. Oh, man. Unlucky with the hits right now. Ah, good. Thanks, Billman. I wanted to kill, but it's not. It wasn't worth losing the dude. Okay, that was a little ridiculous. That was straight up kill stealing right there. Textbook if I've ever seen it. So this guy should just target that one, so we could kill this one. So focus on the big guy. That one's at least gone. The dog might catch up, but we don't need that one. That's fine. Beautiful. Poor indebted. Back on home. And we still have plenty of indebted, which is fortunate, since we lost that one. And now we have plenty of money. Let's go ahead and track down this temple for them, get a bit more money. And then, why don't we go find a camp to go and raid and pillage. Ah, shoot, I'm out of food again. That's always happening. Oop, where? Oh, right there. Hidden temple. Hidden no more. Yep, we did not get fed, did we? Nope. Yeah, well. Let's make these dudes not as weak. This dude's at 36 health points, and that is what after I just gave him Colossus with his injury. Redonkulous. Raise up some of your stats, and what would slap attack most benefit from? I'd prefer health. Let's get a quick health bonus. Backstabber, though, would just make those fights much easier. He'd actually get the hits off more often, which is what he's meant for. Issue is his health already still low. I want to keep him alive, so yeah, let's get that. Let's grab some grub. And I would grab some of those amber shards. Where's the next town? Oh. Really good town to sell. Oh, right over there. Could do that. Could do that. I'm gonna take on a few of them. Alright, we're already at day's pay. I better get straight on over there. Toronto. Right there's some nomads we want to fight immediately. They're gonna run away really fast, but I'll catch him. Don't you worry. Here we go. Splendid. Let's just take the initiative on these guys. That's a scary outlaw. Shield and a sword. I don't like the looks of that. Ouchies. Slingers are a bit more accurate than I give them credit for. Now if I engage right away here, can we get away with that? Without dying immediately is what I mean to say. I'd say we risk it. Get lucky? No, that would have to be really lucky. 5% chance. Shoot. Oh, and he already knows he's a defensive master. He's not shield walling or nothing. Let's get around to their back line. Oh, you gotta be joking. Of course he got the single hit off of my guy. That's already immensely soured this fight, because the whole point was to get extra indebted, but now I just lost one, so at best case scenario I get net neutral. 0. There we go, get some of that damage in there. Shoot, he's still at large. Alright, good, he didn't do any damage at all. Clean, alright. Half of them are fleeing. Ouch! Dang it! We keep getting hit. No. Oh, no. Stop it. Pretty please. I'll kill you faster if you stop hurting my dudes. I'm gonna have to go through so many medical supplies. And they're still not routed. There they go. Fantastic. Well, that was 1 injury, 2 injury. That was terrible. Well, we got a new bro. Wouldn't call him a bro, I'd call him a fart. Ringworm, the shield, you don't do much else. Besides, in fact, I need to get you. Oh, dude, I needed something with a little bit more damage. That's 50% melee damage is just terrible. Yeah, that sword you can actually do something. Hopefully. Okay. Increase the indebted's health a little bit, as well as some basic melee stats. And usually Colossus, just so they don't die in one hit. Not pointing to anybody in particular. Well, I can't, they're already 6 feet in the ground. Jabberwocky, you can get slightly better at just being a team player, I guess. I don't know. Give you Gifted. Gifted's not waste on you, since you got a pretty bad permanent wound. I don't really feel bad. There we go. And onward to Brunenland. I will say, things are not as bad as I make them out to be. I get a little distraught at each tiny setback, but for Battle Brothers, that is typical. You gotta learn to deal with the setbacks. And we're still doing good. Aiden and Devin, set of Manhunters. We got a lot of decent equipment. Weapons, I should say. We're gonna some pretty valuable weapons on us here. And at this town, they've been ambushed and they're rebuilding. So all this stuff sells amazingly. Minus the dyes. They make their own dye. They don't want our stupid dye. 1,600 crowns. I have not seen a number like that yet. Here's another thought. I'm getting rid of the short bow, but I'm keeping these slings. Because what I might do is give them to some of my indebted, or whoever might have any range skill. I haven't really focused on it at all, but if they do, Ringworm here could, but he's just better in the front line. But I could give him something temporarily. Rolex here, some slings for now, give him quick hands, and then yeah, they can be a hybrid ranged unit. That way the enemy wants to move towards us rather than just sit back the whole time. Drive off Berganzet. Okay, 360 for an easy contract. My issue is, since we have 15 dudes, the game probably deciphers us as being, like, strong. So 360 for that. There might even be raiders. Honestly, I won't mind that much. Man, we got a lot of injuries. None of which I can really afford to clean up very well. Yeah, taking on these contracts would not be a bad idea, but what I might do first and foremost is I need to travel somewhere to get more medical supplies. We get so many wounds per fight, I need the supplies. That place is ruins though, they're in a rebuilding effort, which is more than fine, let's go do it. Find some brigands on the way, then narrows down where we can find a easy location, other than the one these guys tried to pay me to take out. Oh, can we get there in time? Well, would you look at that? Jabberwocky has given us some good use. Butchering a horse that's been defiled by a... You know, that event is a... I personally find it funny. Will I put it in the video? Most definitely not. You want me to find... Not far to the west. I could do that. Find a... undead location. Or a quick location for you. They have no medical supplies. I'm dumb, they do. They're just expensive. I'll take them. We need it. We need to get medicated. Wow, that really was not that far. I could even take it out. I have to. I've been on this ambition for 17 days. Okay, we don't know what could be in there. Most likely it's bad things. Whole bunch of zombies. 19 of them. It's not bad. We can take that. 369, 36. Yeah, we could move up here, in fact. Funnel them in. It'll be sitting really pretty. Let's take on this fight of zombies. It's gonna take forever for the fight to actually start. We're in the woods. Movement cost extra. Yep, that's a whole fleet of them. Our initiative's higher than anything else here, so that's how I kind of tell there is only zombies here. And we can count them. Yeah, you can't move anywhere. Oh, it's because your kneecap's been busted. That stinks. Okay, they move. Oh, wow, they are... Wow, they are slow. We're gonna be waiting decades for them to get up to us. Okay, they should reach our front line here. Should be in the keyword, so we're gonna wait with my dudes. Whip a couple of them into shape. Fight in shape. We'll basically just wait with the rest. Now the key to this fight will be to hopefully focus down to ones with weapons, because that is actually very few of them. In fact, I've already counted, only 8 of them have weapons. Okay, very unfortunate. Yep, they're reaching us. Slowly but surely. Low resolve is already doing that. Dudes are wanting to run away right away. Focus down this guy. Turn done, turn done. Yeah, I don't fear you guys moving in afterwards. Okay, misses are not what we need right now. That is okay. Clean. These guys could still rise from the dead, but that's alright. Let's hopefully hit him, maybe daze him. Nope. Or let's not. They move up. This is great about fighting zombies in the forest, at least. They just... even move one tile, they can't attack you that right away. I am very upset that Slap Attack already wants to flee. I just can't believe his cowardice. Let's whack that one once at least. The first hit against us. We shall remember it. Alright, now they do got a Weeder Ganger with a pitchfork there lined up, so we gotta be careful. In fact, I'm actually a little scared. We do gotta push against them. These guys are in danger. Their defense is not that great. Do I even shield wall here? I might. You guys have so little health. Oh, wait a miss. There I come, rising up again. Oh, we need that hit. Kinda want to pass the Slap Attack, because I know if he kills one of these guys, he might gain a bit of morale, but more than likely he won't. Though another zombie will move in and just make him flee. At least hit this guy. Okay, unfortunately, the zombies are gonna move in and cover that Weeder Ganger. Nice. Daze one of them. What are the chances on that hit? 20. I don't like those odds. Well, somebody's encouraged mildew. We needed a bit of that here. Bit of joy and happiness in the front line. Uh-oh, that one's got a mace. He's got a weapon. Good, except... Okay, good, you passed the resolve check. We're happy with that. Keep shielding on with these bozos. Ah, he got the hit off. Knew that would happen eventually. Uh-oh. Ah well, hopefully you can block it. Good luck. Can I encourage you? There's a chance that you could whip him and then he'd be even weaker. But I don't think you could deal 5 points of damage. He did deal 1, which is fine. Because it encouraged him. Now he's not as weak in combat. Camera moved like somebody was supposed to rise from the dead. That did not happen. Alright, fall back. Give him a room. Give him a bit of room to retreat from. Alright, can you block it? You can, you champion. Man made of gold. Yeah, you can fall back. I don't want to waste anybody right now. Switch that out for now. Okay, 2. Oh, shoot. There's a 3rd. Not the worst to deal with, but now that Wiederganger is much more difficult to get rid of. Just a whole point right now. He is just stuck around way too long. And we're missing. And he gets a strike. He misses. Magical. Take him down a notch. Clean. It's got the dog in there. They're all exhausted. One, 2. Nice. Just need to take out this one. And he's stunned anyway, so even if we miss, which is most likely what we're gonna be doing, shouldn't take any hits this round. Clean. Don't whip anybody. We don't need to. Don't need to injure them for no reason. Spectacular. 0 losses. Only 1 injury. Minimal damage. And the rewards. Oh, how we reap the rewards. Being a little sarcastic, but I'm not too upset. That thing's worth 500 on a good day, and we got 144 there, so that's about 600. A couple of maces doesn't do us much good, but... Also, nothing bad. Up to Brunenland. And our first ambition has been completed. Huzzah! I wonder what awaits us next. Good news is right now I don't need to buy that many tools and supplies, just because our armor is our health right now, which is awfully pathetic. So let's get here and sell some stuff we don't need. Actually, we sold Silver Bowl. This place is great to sell. So some of these. I want to keep some weak clubs. I just like keeping them on hand, but everything else... Yeah, we actually do want to keep it. I don't need to keep this sort of stuff. If memory recalls, 2 teeth and 2 horns will get you to Noxer Trophy. I don't need the brains, though. But having anything to increase our resolve is gonna actually be pretty useful. Some missions I could do here. Got some level ups to complete. But I'd say this has been pretty successful. Last time we finished off in a pretty jagged spot, and now we're floating. We're still stranded in the ocean, but we're floating at least. Look at that world. Just waiting for us to get strong and conquer it. Or just waiting for us to die.